All right,
On
the
that
floor
note,
is yours.
Let's get to the two subjects.
Okay.
One is the perpetual hot item as of late. The U.S. shot down 3 objects from the sky that are now deemed to be benign. Louisiana Senator John Kennedy says they can't find the pieces. Should the U.S. have waited before shooting, and what are the protocols going to be going forward?
So I'm going to take your last question first. As you know, the president has asked Jake Sullivan to oversee a interagency team that was created so that we can figure out the protocols on how to move forward when and if this occurs again. And so I believe my colleague from the National Security Council, the Admiral, spoke to this moments ago at 10 o'clock during his gaggle and talked about how we'll have more protocols to share later this week. So there is, again, a interagency team that's going to look at this process, look how we track, look how we decide to take action, and see if there's anything else that needs to be done. So there will be updated protocols, if you will, by the end of this week. So that's that question. The first one, look, you know, and again, you've heard from Secretary Austin on this, you've heard from DOD on this, you've heard from my National Security Council colleagues. Again, as you all know, the objects that were shot down were in the civilian airspace, kind of flying low elevation, and so it was shot down. They were shot down because of we were taking abundance of caution. We wanted to make sure Americans were safe. We wanted to make sure that the civilian aircraft flying above in our airspace were safe, and that's why they were taken down. The 3 objects, as you all know, they are now being recovered. The weather conditions have prevented for the Pentagon to go out there and get those objects, but we're going to continue to try. We're going to continue to be vigilant on getting the debris. But in the meantime, as you just mentioned, the benign statement, the intelligence community did say that they are considering or looking at this to be potentially benign. But of course, we want to make sure that we get the objects so we can actually, or the debris from the objects, just to be more clear, so we can get a sense of what the objects were for certain.